Hey, herpers, herpetologists, and everyone else. Um, Today we're going to be feeding my white throat monitor named Tagger. Um, but before we do that, I want to make something clear. I'm going to speak on behalf of all of my previous videos and all of my future videos. Everything I do, I'm not suggesting that that's the only way or that's the best way. So take what you will from my videos. I hope that you could possibly learn something or just enjoy or show a friend or a kid. Um, but moving on. So down here, this is Tagger. He looks a little big right now because he's relaxed. But I typically feed him dusted crickets, which I'll get into in a second. Superworms, mealworms, horned worms, discoid roaches, ground turkey, chicken gizzards, and about once every week or two I'll give him a small rodent, uh, pre-euthanized. Um, so I'm gonna show you how I feed him and enjoy. I have my little cricket keeper. I put turnip greens or collard greens in there for the crickets to eat and stay hydrated. And it makes them last a few more days. And I feel like my animals get some of those nutrients. So I take a handful out of the cricket keeper and I put it in this little container with a little bit of supplement powder, vitamin D3 and such for your reptile. And I throw a handful in the little container, put the lid on, shake it around, and drop them in this little tub. And the reason I do that is because there's less chance of impaction. If I feed them in this tub, this lizard is not going to get mouthfuls of bedding or substrate or bite another piece of wood or himself. I'm just kidding. He still bites himself sometimes. That's just feeding response for most monitors or big lizards. Um, Anyways, I'm going to see if I can feed him a couple things so you all can see how this predator hunts, but how he's also still scared of me, but obviously he's a little huffy and puffy, but he's letting me pet him. Maybe because he knows it's food time. So I'm going to get a handful of crickets, shake them around in that, and let them eat. One got out, so I threw it in there. He already got it though. And he doesn't quite have the hang of it just yet. Also, it doesn't help that he doesn't have any um, friction or grip. It's just a smooth bottom of the Tupperware container. But he really likes these super worms here. So I'm going to throw him a couple of those. I think he's a very beautiful lizard. I can't wait for him to get a little bigger so you all can see how magnificent he really is. Let me give him a couple more crickets here. Sorry, I'm sitting here holding my phone recording this. I need to learn how to use the new equipment that my friend let me borrow, but I'm working on that. dump out a couple crickets here and sit back and enjoy the show. Little Spaz, he does all the little twitches, and he'll bite one and drop it because he sees another one move right next to him, and he'll go for that one, and then he'll drop that one. He's just always got an appetite. Most monitors do. By the way, this is a white throat monitor. I don't know if I mentioned that. Little cool fact about them is they are immune to most venomous snake venom from their natural environment, which I can't think of any of the species off the top of my head, but it doesn't really matter. I just think it's pretty cool that they can survive a fatal bite that a human can't. It's just part of them. That's just how they are. Anyways, say bye, Tagger.